Oke. Welcome back to Wasteland 3. Sama ini game lagi. Apa jadi gitu? Bosnya sudah mati, tapi mayatnya saya tahu di mana. Tidak di sini. Yang lain pun hilang semua tuh mayat. Saya load game. Kecuali ini nah. Apa nih senjata baru nih kan? Oh tidak. Lol. Inventory. Ini si Coyote. Ini si Raven. Coyote Peterson. Aku sini apa? Pada punya ammo nih roket kan? Roket kah? Field strip. Ada question mark sana tuh. Dam overlook. Oh. Teringat apa yang singkat apa lah, bosnya mati di sini. Terus yang ini bos itu orang kena timbak oleh bosnya lah. Roket berapa? Satu ya. Satu alhamdulillah. Untuk Nina nih, untuk perempuan saya bawa kasih dia yang melatupnya nih. Smart gila, ada punya voice acting. Ada punya actingnya. Lu tahan gitu. Injury kit. Mad hypo. Save game. Memang saya balik picit nih. Tekan F5 nih balik.
Was that Major Prasad? They got her? God damn it. Fuck this place. Fuck it.
Belum lagi saya pergi apa? Jap. Nah, ada sebelum itu saya membuat lagi. Saya mau cek apa ada di tas. There are rooms in Ranger HQ no one knows how to enter. Oh. Sebelum itu.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriot.
Three. There were 50. But that.
Hey, belum lagi bapak siapa?
The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They, if you insist.
Wih.
Thank you. It's been too long since I've dealt with it. It's not enough. I know. No, yes.
Pardon.
All right. Two of my best are waiting for you inside.
Cek lagi apa dia
Darius Kwan of
yang
the
tadi itu
Marshals
pada di
and my
atas.
old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here.
Belum lagi apa-apa jadi. Belum lagi. Apa di atas? Emang dari papa sudah. Saya mau cek mapnya. Ada map pas ini map. Oh ada. Sebelum itu saya tukar kontrol dulu. Controls. The alternate ini switch. Attack left control, reload R. Inventory lah ay. Salah apa dorong kasih macam begini nih. Aku sini saya kasih line bukan apa. Sepatutnya alternate, left alternate. I'm recording. Wah tiba-tiba aku datang. Tuh adik saya adik tiba-tiba datang sini. Inventory. Oh yang ini baru bagus banget. Tidak tahu kenapa inventory dia kasih I nih. Sana ujung nih keyboard. Nah, ini baru ngam serasa. Select next character, previous character. Terus step ini lagi. Ini baru ngam. Save.
Was that Major Prasad? They got her? God damn it. Fuck this place. Fuck it.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the patron.
Three, when there were 50. Cold logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand. But that Dorsey ambush was my fault. And I owe you more than explanations and apologies. So, here's something more tangible. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, he's yours.
Siap. Saya tidak tahu lah, saya ini bukan, saya tidak juga gitu suka keganasan lah kan. Kill them, Dodo pun dia mati juga lah kan, so don't mind if we do. He's your prisoner, you can have the honors. Inilah kan, the crime and leadership tuh. Nah, ini saya tidak dapat. Don't mind if we do. Kill the Dorsey. Ini pun kena bunuh juga tadi tuh kan. He's your prisoner. You can have the honors. Coba letter ini.
Be my guest. Well done. I wish I could give you all the Dorseys. And maybe,
Lihat apa belum buat.
before all this is over, I will. But for now, let me address your immediate needs. In addition to this base and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough. I know. The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it.
Do you have nerve damage tiba-tiba apa? Thank you, we appreciate. All we want is to complete our vengeance on those, but we won't say no to your help. Saya tahu, mungkin dorang nih pun jahat juga nih, patriarch, so trying.
My hands don't shake. There's nothing wrong with me. And if you say there is, you'll be going back to Arizona empty-handed. Understood? Now quit asking about things that aren't your concern and answer the question. Will you accept my offer?
All we want is to complete our vengeance, but we won't say no to your help.
I'm glad to find you so amenable. I hope that means we're going to get along.
Mungkin tidak.
Now, introductions. My name is Saul Buchanan. I own Colorado, though you'll meet some who disagree. This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now, yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires. Two of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here. No.
The patriarch. Come to the inventory. From here you'll be able to see all the items you are carrying. View there, blah blah blah. Okay. Any weapon can be broken down to spare parts by field stripping it. If you have a very low barter skill, you can sometimes get. Oh, okay. tampak apa-apa ini. Yang kalau segini tuh segini. Oh, ke center screen juga.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. That all right with you?
I need to rest a spell. Lain dong punya apa? Perkataan orang guna nih. Dia punya accent, lain dia punya logat.
I'm still healing up. Go out and find your footing while I get back on my feet.
I'm still healing up.
Oh man, more every day. This place is nice and all. Kind of majestic with all the mountains and wild weather, but it's hard to enjoy it when I know everybody back home is dying by inches. We gotta finish up our business with the Patriarch and get the supplies he promised us back home. People are counting on us. My folks are counting on us.
My folks are kinda.
Sorry. I just want to get this done and get back to him. Later.
Macam semua pun yang logat-logatnya dari yang macam apa nih Texas nih dengar.
No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
Robot kini bukan kan?
No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
Ay,
Yeah.
nod.
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
Tentu saja.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Apa dia menari itu?
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Mostly.
What were the Dorseys after? Siapa tuh Dorsey?
The Patriarch. Thank God they never got near him. He's the only thing keeping Colorado from tearing itself apart.
Oh, no PM tuh orang tadi tuh. Tuh na boss dorang.
And sorry about these alarms. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off.
Apa nih dia menari nih?
How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rules.
Why are there angry robots?
Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over a few days back, but... let's talk after you kill the alarms. I can hardly hear myself think.
Ini ada masalah alam nih kan. Cek on guys, cek dulu satu. Mulai hujan sudah nih. Oke. Mana saya tuh? Hujan kuat. Bising, saya tutup dulu. Ajak apa? Semua cek kain dulu. Sorry. Ada hal. Ini menutup nih, alhamdulillah baru orang melayan sih. Ada blok. Smack a bee misbehaving computer or shut down a opponent, use the attack option. Oh, macam gini. Sayang peluru aja. Sini. Lockpicking saya masih terlalu rendah. Ini kartu robot.
Alarm. I read alarm. A warning to you in Uber. Visit a secure government facility. You commit trespassing against the authorization or you will be penalized. Negative. Servitors began active a week ago after a prolonged shutdown period. With power restored, we are prepared to destroy foul interlopers such as yourself. Please hold access door.
Baka.
Still accessing, remain on hold. Authorization provisionally accepted. Servitors will remain watchful
lawak lah.
on you.
Memang pasal government kah? Yes, tapi kasih mati lah kan yung robot. Kecap yang saya kasih tahu dorong yang saya apa nih, kerajaan. Singkat saya tipu saya. Rupanya dorong dua nih memang apa pula dari kerajaan. Ini yang macam tutup. Epson was for the first time in years. As it boots up, so it flashes across the flashes across the display every attempt to access command access only. Eventually you query the machine for command's identity. It replies. Hold on. Tuja. Lawala.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The reason you're here. As you may know, I have a daughter and two sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory. Two of them conspired against me, and the third blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. Consequently, I banished them. They've been skulking in the shadows ever since, but lately there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course, but apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans.
Sedih juga tuh, anak dia sendiri pun benci dia. Are you asking us to become assassins? So you need us to run them up? You want us to act emissaries to your children? Make peace?
Protection? You think I need protection? Stop trying to be smart and listen. I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn everything I've accomplished to ash. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you Rangers have to find them and bring them home to me ASAP. And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. Do I make myself clear?
Okay lah. Masih lagi di mau kasi mati yung anak dia sendiri lah sebab masih lagi apa. What if taking your kids alive is impossible?
You've already done the impossible by making it here. I trust you. Find a way to make it possible. Now, let me tell you where they are.
Itu sajalah kan. Kalau impossible, kau buat dia jadi possible saja.
Victory is holed up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty's raising an army against me somewhere out on the eastern plains. Anything else you need to know?
We'll need more background on your kids before we go after them. We've been Virginia, but after all we've lost, there are a few things we could use here and now. Yang bagus segunan nila kan, pantau dapat.
Name them.
Okay, ini sama hand-to-hand weapons. Sudah ada ini kan, so we lost a lot of damage. We could use some mines and grenades. We weren't able to sell them. Ini okay lah saya rasa. Seingat saya ada milih, saya tanya lah.
The old-fashioned way. I'll have Joe send you a few things once we get back to Broadmoor Heights. What do you want to know? Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't leave my side. Ever. Everybody else.
Oh.
Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshals, they're all out for themselves. And they know my kids would make good figureheads, give them some legitimacy. Any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. But not you. I'm the only one who can save your people. Nobody else can get supplies to Arizona before they starve to death. That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. The loyalty of self-interest.
Oh. What you know about victory?
Boy's never been right in the head. Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorize the servants, set the house on fire, and he's only gotten worse. The things he's done to the women he finds.
Yang ini dia gila lah kan anaknya yang ini.
Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago and then came back with a gang of freaks and turned the place into a slaughterhouse. Now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He claims he's captured some rangers as well.
Rasa ini yang paling susah mau apa nih? Mau urus. Mau apa nih mau cari. Harap-harap setiap terbunuh lah entah anaknya ini memang teruk. There were other survivors from our family, that's good.
Don't get your hopes up. Vic likes to play with hostages. Might not be much left by the time you find them.
Si Valor macam mana?
Soft, spoiled, fiddled with computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally crashed my security systems right before his sister's little coup attempt. Made him my official ambassador to the Gippers, hoping he'd do to their systems what he'd done to mine. That was a mistake. He took his revenge by convincing them to cut off oil shipments to my city. No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back and resuming oil shipments from the Gippers has to happen now.
Ini pun jahat juga lah tapi. So Valor isn't dangerous.
No, but the Gippers are tough and well-armed, and Denver's a death trap.
Tell us about Liberty.
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, she'd run it as a goddamn slave state. Everyone in chains, everyone working for her. Wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected.
Usurp. Apa benda usurp ni?
At least I raised one. You'd better. Anything else? Uh-huh.
Who are the Dorseys
The
again?
last dregs of a treacherous family. Thought I'd wipe them out years ago, but mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most.
Ini adalah satu kumpulan apa lah, satu clan yang gila lah kan. I think we're behind the tech now convoy.
Possibly, but I know the Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed they'd have the guts to attack both you and Colorado Springs at the same time. So somebody put some fire in them.
Kita lah, mungkin lah kan juga dia punya anak yang suruh to Dorseys. Why do you say that it was your fault?
My staff and I coordinated the details of your arrival using coded transmissions on radio frequencies we thought were secure. Obviously, they were not. And you paid for it. I take full responsibility.
It's okay, apology accepted. Alright, enough about the Dorseys.
Good. What else do you need?
Itu je.
Of course. Now, if you want a chance to impress me, and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy, the head of the marshals in Colorado Springs. She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who have been holed up in the Garden of the Gods since their raid fell apart. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do. Cocky, huh? Well, cocky's good. As long as you can back it up. All right, let's move out.
Ada urusan. Mission log. You have a mission and to view its details use J to open mission log. Tahu saya begini aja. Primary mission progresses the main story. Secondary are optional side quests. You've just received the primary mission Cornered Rats, so your next step should be paying a visit to Sheriff Daisy in downtown Colorado Springs. The psychopath. Ini dia gila lah ya. Yang anak dia satu psychopath, yang ini level 19. Ini yang paling senang. Ini udah kasih tahu level yang susah, Ben. Ini yang paling susah lah. Dia punya apa anak perempuan dia. Kedua paling susah. Ini paling senang, so fokus buat ini dulu lah kan. Oke. Menang sepatut kesini lagi. Ini jangan dulu lah, kuat sudah saya rasa saya. Barter. Leadership. First aid. Jangan lupa barter lah, saya kasih ini doa lah. As kiss as. Oh, ini yang di doa. Dia bagus untuk kalau mau bercakap sama orang mas, supaya yang udah kasih apa nih. Starting at level 3, your rangers will earn 1 are the source of all your vital stats. Want to live longer or run faster? Oh ini yang paling like juga, yang di Fallout, yang game ada yang satu game lah macam begini juga lah, Fallout 3. Dia ini tidak paling like ke yang Nina nih. Terima kasih Nina. Ini lagi skill. Oke, dia big gun sama nerd stuff kan. Explosive dia pun tinggi juga. Lockpicking dia pun lockpicking. First aid. Explosive. Kasih inilah kan. Oke. Apa itu con loh? Con per level, melee damage bonus, throwing range. Saya kasih luck kok. Janganlah. Kasih ini juga lah. Coordination. Confirm. Attributes, skills, attributes, inventory. Yang barang-barang saya ada lah kan. Yang melee weapon tuh apa ini? Ini sudah jumpa base kalau jadi mana sebenarnya melee weapon tuh yang sekarang janji untuk bagi tuh. Ini. Duit. Lagi ke container nih yang sebenarnya large container. Oh, ini saya sudah ada. Chest armor mod, ini armor mod. Open mod. Find both weapon and armor mods. Installing mod will improve any equipment it's attached to. But once installed, they cannot be removed. Install mode. One of your squad must have the necessary weapon modding or modding your gear. To install weapon mode, select the weapon you want and choose. Gimana tuh? Gini kah? Jangan lah, nanti lah. Menang dah cakap yang dia bagi saya.
Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment. Want to discuss staffing and recruiting, that kind of thing.
Staffing and recruiting. Saya dah belajar tuh dan bisa di kelas. Buat masuk. Emang boleh masuk kan nih? Apa nih? Oh, emang boleh masuk lah kan?
Please, don't shoot.
Siapa lagi nih? A close reaction is surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants who watch you with fear and mist.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
We're just...
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to... The other soldiers wouldn't want us around, I know. It's not that we want to... Few of us might be able to earn our keep. We're not trained fighters, but we can defend ourselves with a knife or a club.
Oh man, kamu udah tahu apa membuat sama nih orang. Where are you from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here, for any of us. Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before. We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
Oh, tidak tahu apa membuat. Kasih sejak apa saya apalah setiap pun dulu bela saya kalah nih game. Alright, you can stay.
You said yes. I was sure you wouldn't. We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance.
Tiba-tiba dong jadi gila lah, terus saya kena marah nih.
Oh, and one of our people is missing, Andy. If you find him hiding out somewhere, you send him back to us. Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
Harap-harap lah dia betul-betul buat begitu. Aku lihat dong tiba-tiba jadi bodoh, memang bodoh lah. Save game. Berapa nih? Refuge apa ini? Tukar rambut saya. Macam buruk punya rambut saya, tukar lah. Buruk gila semua rambut dia, punya desain buruk-buruk nih semua. Apalah nih. hitam aja lah. Yang paling oke dan semua buruk nih semua. Ini pun semua apa tato nih. Buruk bagi saya lah. Atau mungkin tidak ngam sama muka dia apa. Helmet. Yang ini sudah tahu kenapa pakai topi itu silang rambut. Jalan ya. Jacket. Ini yang paling oke. Cowboy ini tidak ngam. Ini memang lebih ammo sudah kan. Nanti boleh ubah. Soldier's note. Apa ini gigi?
October 12th, 1998. 6. No. 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident at the west gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. Looters to be shot on sight. They didn't look like much to me from 80 meters. And when we got close enough to inspect the bodies, I saw why. They looked like scarecrows. Just skin and bone. The oldest was maybe 15. Every time I close my eyes, I see that kid's face. God forgive me. I can't do this anymore.
Wih, teruk juga tuh. Rasa setiap timbaknya sendiri kan. Saya rasa itu apa yang berlaku lah.
Sure was kind of you to let us stay.
Sure was kind of you to let us stay.
Saya ikut hati saja nih, saya kasih sebab saya orang baik.
You're good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you need? Sure. Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of, well, Of something like what happened when this whole place got locked down.
Have you checked out the med bay?
We stay away from that awful room. Nothing but death in there. Yep. There was a man locked in there when we moved in, living off insects and mushrooms in his cell. I left him locked up. I felt bad about that. He was cordial enough, but he just kept asking questions that felt off. And those glassy eyes.
Ada orang gila di sana. Penjara gitu.
Booby traps, mostly. One of my people disarmed an explosive on a door, but missed a gas mine under the floor panel on the other side. She was vomiting for a week. Almost died. I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over whatever guns may or may not be in there.
Okay. Del Hackett. Ini tempat patriarch, man. Dorong sepatutnya pergi masuk sini nih.
Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass.
Okay.
We first got into the base through a hole in the archive room's wall. Some critters living in there chased us around, but we managed to shut them in before anyone got seriously hurt. We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch Kids. Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Okay lah, so kalau saya halau dorong tak boleh kasih tahu saya semua tuh kan. Tapi actually ada banyak barang sini bini, banyak sebelah jumpa di sini. Di sini sudah sampai sana kah? Apa itu? Ini kuat gitu. Nanti lah, macam kuat saja. Tertutup balik ya nih pintu nih. Apa nih? Tertembus ya, kenapa itu?
Need to fill you in on a few things, Rangers.
Good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Great.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits. Just like the Patriarch And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
Yep. Recruiting ranges. Have up to 6 and no more than 4. No more than 4 can be ranges. The other 2 slots will be filled by companions such as Marshal Quan. Companions are unique and who aren't officers but want to help out. Dapat kawan lah ni kan.
Of course, ask away.
Can you and Quan tell us more about yourself?
Well...
Sergei won't blow his own horn, so I'll do it for him. He's Colorado's greatest war hero. Fought by the Patriarch's side from the beginning and saved the old man's life about 100 times, right, Sergei?
Masih picit space bar juga ba ni?
75. Tops. Now, let me tell you about Mr. Slick here. Nobody knows the streets and alleys of Colorado Springs, or the people that live there. better than dashing Darius Kwan.
You're too kind, Sergei.
You two volunteered for this?
Yeah, I was getting a little itchy doing the same old in the Marshal.
And retirement was driving me stir-crazy. Just sitting around listening to the paint peel. I jumped at the chance to help you folks out.
You both seem awfully eager to help group of fun. What are you?
It's no lie that I've been looking to leave the Marshals, but you're right. That's not the whole story. The Patriarch asked me to keep it up.
And I am truly sick of retirement. But, yeah, I'm doing the Patriarch a favor too.
So you're spies.
Let's say liaisons. The Patriarch wants you to succeed, and he knows it's not going to be easy. You're strangers in a strange land.
Yeah.
You don't know the politics. You don't know the personalities. Who hates who? Where the bodies are buried.
That's where we come in. We're here to make sure you don't make too many rookie mistakes, step on the wrong toes. And yeah, we're supposed to report back to the Patriarch about how you're doing. But you didn't really expect to be left completely to your own devices, did you?
Not sure exactly. We came by a week and a half ago and it was stone quiet.
We were gonna get the place cleaned up before you got here. But then the Dorseys attacked the city, so it got put on the back burner.
Something must have triggered the security systems between then and now.
Mau kasih tahu
Could have
pada
been
orang
anything.
Oke, tidak pun option yang mau kasih tahu orang pasal tuh orang sana tadi itu.
Patriarch chased out the last big gang maybe 10 years back. Before that, all kinds of bandits, militias, and cults have lived here since the deluge.
Deluge? Apa tuh deluge tuh?
Recently, it's been mostly outlaws and refugees. We should check around to see if there are any current occupants.
Ada tuh.
Could be what set off the alarms.
Ada tuh sana. Aneh, what's the deluge we've been hearing?
Around these parts, we call the nuclear apocalypse the deluge of fire, because, well, that's what it was.
Noah's flood was the deluge of water. The nukes were the deluge of fire.
Oh. Macam satu apalah kan destruction. What was the radio operator saying about
Gonzalez? He's a whiz with stuff like that. The AI will allow you to give the vehicle orders in combat without having to be inside it. Basically, it'll become another member of your squad.
Oh, okay. Lawala.
Okay, what's next? My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So, pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't. And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
Jap, boleh buat nanti kan nih. Sebab ini lama lagi nih sekali nih. Oh tidak, sudah ada. Sebelum ambil dari antara ini dorang.
Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
Surveying the base sounds good.
Perfect. That'll give you a chance to see if any of the junk around here is worth keeping, before I toss it all out. After that, You might want to give Sheriff Daisy a hand. If you... Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
If you want to go to the...
One sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
What do you have to offer us? Ya bagus ada nih mau tanya lagi soalan ini.
Well, I know this city like the back of my hand.
Ya kan.
And this plus, I'm a sure shot and a decent scrapper. And, though it hurts my civic pride to say it,
Gila.
there are places around here where those things might come in handy.
Kuat gila guntur. Boleh lah kan?
Great. I'm at your disposal.
Ada 3 orang sudah lah.
Lead the way.
Nah. Quan. You've recruited your first companion. Are unique. Kind of fun. Unlike the ninjas you create, companions are pre-made characters that have their own. Companions too. You can have up to. There's no reason not to take them along, provide. Okay. Jadi siapa nih si Quan punya apa dia punya power? Sama saja macam saya punya apa nih? Apa dia punya senjata sama macam yang saya punya kah? Tidak bagus tuh actually. Sama wudu. Wudu apa nih? Tiga dorong punya peluru yang dorong guna yang sama nih. Yang 7.62 mm. Yang ini nah. Apa ini? Mau saya guna ini nah kan. Tapi dia sedikit gila ada punya apa nih?
Rangers, good to see you. Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard, and some local militias. They've always got more folks wanting to sign up than they have positions for. So I asked my pals to send over everybody on their waiting list. Now, some of these folks may be less than top grade for sure, but most will be solid recruits, ready and willing to learn. You'll have to pick and choose.
If you're going to be our chief.
Happy to tell you what you need to know. Well, came here with my folks when I was a kid, and was a young man when Saul was trying to unite the families and make Colorado a state. I got behind him right away. He had leader written. I've served at his side ever since, fighting against the monster army, consolidating power here in town, helping him expand our borders.
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories. And he had no small part in making Colorado what it is today.
Dia puji dia bahkan.
You're too kind, Darius. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his children is just the latest in a long line of troubles.
Nantilah tanya ada lagi. Let's talk about something else.
Happy to. What's on your mind? Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Oh. Sneaky shit.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Siapa mana yang mau dapat apa tuh milih? Iya. Karena tipu kok saya. Lol, mana saya punya senjata? Mana senjata saya nih? Dia cakap dibagi senjata. Yang melee weapons dulu. Rusted slicer dicer. Yep.
Rangers, good to see you. Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. Happy to. What's on your mind? I'll be here.
Cina mau cakap sama dia nih. Cina mau kasih halau dia dari tim. Tidak milih gini. Bukan, jadi yang tadi dia cakap dia bagi milih itu. Weapon sini aja. Ada dua saya punya apa?
Rangers,
Kasih tambah satu lagi
good to
lah.
see you. Sure thing. Let's have a
Semua
look.
kasih yang milih. Siapa yang milih? Siapa? Brawling bukan. Milih combat tani boleh. Cepet lagi nggak yang create custom. Malas mau cari lagi nih. No. Apa? Singkat 40. Ayo kosir. Mana? Sebelum tuh saya save game dulu.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here. Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Sherlock, Shell Shock, Sasquatch. Wih, gila nama dia nih. Sniper rifles ini oke oh. Dari jauh. Ini small arms, sniper rifle, black eye Betty, butterfly, retrain. Missionary Banshee arm spear, arrow lah.
Shoot! They saw us! Come and get it, scum!
Here comes the pain for... Oh, man.
This is not the best...
They've spotted us!
They see us. Target acquired.
Ini susah lompat macam begini nih. Hujan kan. Desert cat, bookworm, perception menang bagus tuh. Boleh lah sebut apa? Ini damage bonus, oke. Lethal weapon. Jadi melee aja lah. Appearance. Yang bisa tukar lah muka dia nih. Beda. Masih macam Cina-Cina lah sedikit. Ini gila, turuk gila rambutnya. Gila. Masa borok gila rambutnya. Nah, kasih macam gini lah kan. Ucap. Semua kasih dia macam samurai ya. Face, hair. Bahkan bagus gitu samurai. Nanti ada katana mungkin ini senjata sini saya rasa. Haraplah. Cuman di rambut begini nih. Sama nampak kok. Rambut perempuan sudah nih saya rasa. Anilah. Udah lagi nih kan helmet. Tidak apa-apa lah. Jacket. Sembilan fisik. Average, medium. Ini adalah portrait. Ini yang macam Cina-Cina kan. Oke, starting weapon. Ini yang saya kasih nih kan, ada saya kasih ini. Inilah. Oke, bladed weapon makin orang tributes. Oke, ini yang paling susah di dunia. Strength, intelligence, critical chance, kasih banyak lah. Strength. Ini range ini tak payah saya rasa. Penetration. Oke. Saya rasa dengan lah. Tidak pasti apa lagi nih buat bonus. Throwing range penalty. skills. Oh, ini lagi lah. Melee combat. Nah. Survival apa nih buat nih? Satu lah nih. Big guns brawling pun. Ini penting setrailan ini setiap tahu apa dibuat. Udah tahu kalau penting atau tidak. Masih kurang bisa kasih traksi nih. Sneaky shit. Toaster repair apa nih? Animals mutant. Inilah. Oke, bahkan ya. Oke. Mana yang apa tuh? Wish room ini tidak bagus katanya. While drunk. Prospector. Lone wolf. Susah mau buat ini semua ini. Mau usah ke siapa saja. Gains 3 AP for each kill in combat. Ini macam oke bah rasa serial killer. Itu aja rasa kasih. Confirm. Arrow.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Oh, tuh dia. Ada banyak sesuatu apa. Save game. Bah, guys, itu saja dulu. Macam 1 jam sudah main kan. 1 jam sudah main. Itu saja dulu. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.